Negotiations tonight between hospitals and insurance companies.
Welcome back to Preferred Medicare. I'm Holly Cohen, a licensed independent broker. Navigating Medicare can feel like walking through a foggy maze, and you might be feeling anxious and confused about what lies ahead for 2025 and Medicare, and why this year is crucial for your Medicare decisions for 2025. You're not alone in this. If you have questions or if you need assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out at our phone number, 855-265-6334. You can find us on our website at plangfinder.com. So let's go over what to do if your Medicare plan is canceled for 2025. I know this can be really upsetting. It's disheartening to hear that so many plans are disappearing from the market. And in just a minute, we're going to watch some local news stories on just that. First, let's talk about an article from MSN Money. Some Medicare Advantage plans are being canceled, and it's not just a few plans. Newsweek reports that more than 500,000 Americans are set to lose their Medicare Advantage plans in 2025. This significant change can leave many feeling overwhelmed and uncertain about your healthcare options for next year. Please remember, you're not alone in this situation, and there always are options. So depending on your state and the specific circumstances of your plan's cancellation, you might have options. If you want to get back onto original Medicare, that's not the problem. Enrolling in a Plan G, a Plan N, or if you were born before 1955, a Plan F, that's where the problem can lie if you have health conditions.
So this is from Kaiser Family Foundation. They just did a lot of research on Medigap policies, which states offer guaranteed issue periods if you do have health issues and if you do want to go back to original Medicare. So federal law allows Medigap insurers to use medical underwriting to either deny Medicare beneficiaries a policy or charge higher premiums outside of guaranteed issue periods. Federal law also does not require Medigap insurers to issue Medigap policies to people who choose to disenroll from a Medicare Advantage plan, except under limited circumstances.
Next, let's talk about the risks associated with Medicare Advantage plans. When you enroll in one of these plans, you are effectively replacing your original Medicare with a managed care option like an HMO or a PPO. That means you're giving up your original Medicare Part A and Part B rights, essentially, handing over control of your health care to an insurance company. By choosing to be on an Advantage plan, you are putting a gatekeeper between you and your doctor when it comes to your healthcare decisions. This can take the rights away from your doctor and leave the decision-making of healthcare at the mercy of your Medicare Advantage plan's rules, claims processing, often relying on algorithms and AI rather than human judgment and review. As the Kaiser Family Foundation points out, Medicare Advantage plans often impose significant restrictions on access to care. Imagine needing a vital procedure and being told that you have to wait because the insurance company hasn't yet approved what your treatment is. If you had signed up for a plan before with a $0 premium, you now might face a monthly charge, which can add a lot of stress to your financial situation. It's important to be aware of these changes and advocate for yourself. Your health and your well-being are paramount. Let's shift our focus to the benefits of Medigap plans. Medigap plans, like a Plan G or a Plan N, serve as a safety net covering the 20% that Medicare doesn't pay after it takes care of its first portion. With a Medigap plan, you ensure that your necessary medical treatments are covered by Medicare, which provides peace of mind. And then a Medigap plan fills in the gap. For instance, with Plan G, you'll have a $240 out-of-pocket cost for the year. That's the Part B deductible for 2024. They haven't yet announced 2025. They should be doing that next month. It may go up by $10, but that's your only out-of-pocket on a Plan G. Now, if you have a Plan N or you choose a Plan N for Medigap, you'll pay a lower premium monthly, but you might have some small copays up to $20 at a doctor's office, up to $50 at an ER. And there's something called a Part B excess charge that in most states, you may be subject to 15% of the difference between what Medicare pays for an outpatient service versus what the provider in that outpatient service is charging the patient. So the patient might have an additional small charge on an N plan if you want to have a lower monthly premium. The other plan that's not talked about enough is a high deductible G plan. It has a $2,800 out-of-pocket cost for the year. But any of these plans, a Plan F, if you were born prior to 1955, a Plan G, a Plan N, or a high deductible G, or even a high deductible F, they keep you on original Medicare. So if you see one letter, such as an F, a G, an N. And then in the case of the two high deductibles, if you see those letters on your secondary card, you have a Medigap plan. You'd be surprised at how many healthy people don't know what plan they actually have, even into their 80s, which is a wonderful thing. Just know that for next year, everyone, no matter your age that's on Medicare, please review plans for 2025 before the deadline, which is December 7th of this year. The beauty of a Medigap plan is that it keeps you firmly planted on original Medicare, allowing you the freedom to see any doctor and any hospital that accepts your Medicare card, without dealing with network restrictions or prior authorizations, or your doctor or hospital dropping out of your Advantage plan's network for the year. Which now we're going to take a short break and watch a video of a local news station based in New Hampshire. And one of the big carriers has decided literally after October 1st to pull the plug. And because of last minute negotiations in this video, you're going to see that even after October 15th, when people could start enrolling in these plans, this particular healthcare system decided to stop taking Humana for the year. So let's watch now, and then we'll be back and we'll finish up.
Well, patients in the capital region feel like they're caught in the middle of negotiations tonight between hospitals and insurance companies.
Recently, 2 hospital systems have dropped insurance providers. As CBS 6's Sean Cavanaugh explains, it's leaving many to go to great lengths to get critical care.
It's not okay.
Suzanne Hartshorn tells us that she now has to make a 3-hour drive from Glen Falls for an appointment.
They told me I have to go to Syracuse to get a mammogram. And I was, what? That's not right.
You deserve to have access to the healthcare that you need without unnecessary barriers. It is a very daunting task every year, but this year especially. This is why you must pay very close attention to this year's annual enrollment period. And please don't wait till the last minute to call your broker, because you really do need to go through this now and make sure you're on the right plan for 2025. So finally, let's discuss why this year, 2025 annual enrollment period is so critical for you. As we've talked about, many Medicare Advantage plans are being canceled or modified, and the benefits that you once enjoyed may no longer be available. Backman, one of the authors of the articles I've cited today, says there has been a regulatory crackdown on Medicare Advantage plans, which has resulted in some insurance companies canceling plans and also cutting benefits. This is especially concerning with over 500,000 beneficiaries facing the loss of their plans this year. Changes like the Inflation Reduction Act capping out-of-pocket prescription costs at $2,000. It may seem like a big win, but these changes do come with new challenges for next year. If you're not paying attention during this enrollment period, you could find yourself in a difficult position come January of 2025. Please know that your health and your well-being are far too important to leave to chance. It's essential to review your current plan, understand the risks that are involved with Medicare Advantage plans, and explore all of your options. Please protect your hard-earned Medicare benefits. If you have any questions or need any help navigating Medicare for next year, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at the number above, 855-265-6334. Our website is plangfinder.com. We do represent both ways to be on Medicare. We do represent Advantage plan carriers, and we can look up all doctors and networks and costs, as well as we can look up all rates for all the Medigap plans in your zip code. Feel free to give us a call. Your health is our top priority. And until next time, please be well.